In March of 2008, I was able to participate in United Way of America's alternative spring break in Lake Charles, Louisiana. And Lake Charles was affected by Hurricane Rita, which came 2 weeks after Hurricane Katrina. Unfortunately, today, there's still a lot of damage in Lake Charles, and when I went on alternative spring break, we were able to take a tour of the area and see what's still left today, and you are still able to see homes that are abandoned and a lot of cement slabs where homes used to be, and it's really upsetting to see that there's really not a lot of people returning to where they once lived. United Way's alternative spring break was housed at the Southwest Louisiana Volunteer Housing Center, and this center was formed from an old middle school, which was Moss Bluff Middle School, and during the hurricane it was affected and they were unable to bring it back up to code. So the Moss Bluff Board of Education is now letting United Way use it as a housing center. It's open year-round, and volunteers are able to go down, stay at the housing center for free. Staff at the housing center actually will set you up with volunteer opportunities, and that's what they did for the over 100 students that attended alternative spring break the week that I was in Lake Charles. And we were able to see the Cameron Parish Courthouse, which was the only building to withstand Hurricane Rita and Hurricane Audrey. We actually we visited there on Easter Sunday, and there was only one security guard there, but he shared with us that the alternative spring break group had helped his family personally, and so he was able to thank us on behalf of his family. I got to lead a group of college students, and we worked on Miss Audrey's house. Miss Audrey wasn't affected by the hurricane as far as flooding goes, but the wind damage really had a bad impact on her home. Her house was damaged by winds, and the walls in her house had cracked, and rain was coming in, therefore the walls got very moldy. My group was able to learn how to patch the drywall and repaint her house, and we did all but one room in her home, and we were able to really accomplish more than we ever knew we could do. Miss Audrey's in her 70s and really couldn't have done this without the help of my team of 7 people. Miss Audrey was so pleased with our work and was so thankful. She said that it was like having 7 grandchildren for the week. The living conditions in Miss Audrey's home were quite unfortunate, and no one should have to live in that mold and cracked walls. So we were just really thankful that we had the opportunity to make an impact on someone else's life, and she was thankful that she had the company and the resources that week to really fix her home up better than it ever would have been. A great part about United Way's alternative spring break is for every hour that each volunteer works, we're able to deduct $18.50 for every hour off of the FEMA debt that Southwest Louisiana has accrued. I actually found out about United Way's alternative spring break through my workplace and was able to sign up and become a team leader for the program and represent United Way in Southwest Louisiana by answering any questions that the students had and being a resource for them and helping to encourage them to go back to their home communities and volunteer. For more information about United Way's alternative spring break, you can visit the United Way of America website and find out where all of the different alternative spring break locations will be in 2009. And I encourage everyone to get involved. I'm Vanessa Venata, and I live United.